A few years into the War of 1812, fatigue had set in, and something needed to be done. That's why in August 1814, delegates from both sides met in Belgium to work out a deal. On Christmas Eve, they put pen to paper on what is called the Treaty of Ghent. News of the agreement swept through Europe fairly quickly, but the trouble was it would take 6 weeks to reach North America. In the meantime, both US and British soldiers continued to fight, unaware that peace had been brokered. The Battle of New Orleans, the United States' greatest victory in the War of 1812, actually took place after the treaty was signed. The American public learned of the treaty and the victory around the same time. In reality, the treaty would only usher in peace when it was officially ratified by both governments. This was a strategic decision on the part of the British, who knew it would put pressure on Congress to agree to all terms because further changes would take months to resolve. Approved by the Senate on February 16, 1815, the treaty ultimately restored relations between the US and Great Britain to status quo ante bellum, a Latin phrase meaning the situation as it existed before the war. Pre-war borders were restored, and any land captured during the conflict had to be returned. So what was the impact? British forces freed thousands of American slaves who were able to keep their freedom after the treaty was signed. Native Americans who faced a disastrous military setback in the battle to protect their lands lost a key ally when Great Britain withdrew their aid. The US military and manufacturing infrastructure was ultimately strengthened as a result of the war. While victory at the Battle of New Orleans boosted the young country's reputation both at home and abroad, the Treaty of Ghent ended decades of partisan politics in the US government, and the era of good feelings began. What do you think are the long-term effects of the Treaty of Ghent?